trying to get back in the win column here. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They go play action with Ward. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Throwing now, Ward. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3 and out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, what was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that fast.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely to go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in the age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
A quick throw here out to Brown. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he slides to a halt inside the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 29, here's the 2nd and 8. To throw, here's Ward. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Now Brown. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Hurts. Got a man, it's Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. On 3rd down, they go with Shipley. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And here's Jake Bailey now. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. DK to return. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing is Ward. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And the tight end goes in motion left. Working out of the gun here, Ward. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And Robinson, the motion man right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7. Ward. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he enters his final weekend as the league leader in rushing yards by a quarterback. He has been a dynamic dual threat all season long. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Ward. Left side, he's got Robinson. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Off the bootleg, Ward. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. And he stopped immediately there. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Ward from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The home team's offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2nd
Second and 10.
and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 45 on second down. Hurts. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Incomplete. Good coverage by Cedric Gray.
Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Airing it out deep for Smith. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
25 yards that time.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. To throw is Ward. That's to the tight end Helm. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. A give. Here's Judkins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Four yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Titans first down. A gain of 7. And the Titans first down.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still 3,000 yards, a good season.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing now, Ward. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Ward. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. Cade York on now for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. York able to send this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And it'll be Titan football. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Off the play fake, Ward. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw, here's Ward. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. Operating from the gun, Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Ward. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. York able to send this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So a tight one so far. 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott Hansen at our halftime report.
Our journey
Scott.
through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on their rivals, the New York Football Giants. And this is Malik Neighbors. Looks like a little innocuous wide receiver screen, but then think again. He's going to outrun everyone. And that's a 63-yard touchdown catch. The Giants finish at 5-12. Big changes forthcoming, but they do get the win here in Week 18. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's James Cook. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Bills are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Chris Godwin. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown. The Bucs win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he'll get this to the 32. Here's 2nd and 7.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Hurts sets up to throw it. All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Judkins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Ward. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Ward. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. A short one there, caught by Likely. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. From the gun, Bigsby. They'll get this down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 18. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Bigsby is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. He'll get it up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Eagles have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And the Titans getting set to go. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action with Ward. Robinson's got it. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now Ward. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Carter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But the last one, man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. With it is Brown. Dances by him. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Well, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3-and-out. Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 28 yards. Up the middle with Barkley. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200-plus?
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot. So they may back up further. Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
I don't know about you, partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The ball on the 8. Still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7.
13 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Left side, he's got Robinson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. They fake the handoff. Now Ward. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
But tell the statistician to add another one to their impressive total today. Great week for the defensive front. A tough one for that offensive line. Quarterback getting right back behind that line, hoping for more time to attempt a likely third down pass.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
York able to send this one through. Whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, Week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Saquon Barkley running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Got him in. It's Brown. The Eagles on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down, They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. To throw is Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. It's a quarterback sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fielded at the 20. Now Brown, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Play fake, here's Ward. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Alec Iomanner, 31 yards. And the Titans have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Nifty move. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Play action. It's Ward. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun here, Ward. This is caught by Robinson. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on here to punt it away. Take it at the 37. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Hurts and the Eagles now down by 4. A little under 2.5 to go. A chance to end this season with a bang as they come up with a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Complete. Smith has it. It's got to have it time. 4th and 9.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. So now it's left in the hands of their defense to come up with an immediate stop.
And this is where you count on your stars on defense. Can they come up with a game-altering play here? Can they knife through into the backfield and pop the ball free? Can they make that type of a play that gives them another opportunity? And what do we say? One timeout, but you get a second
2-minute warning.
With a 2-minute warning, so they've got to use those well.
And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
On the give, this is their fullback. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of